Okay, it's almost like Christmas Day for me here. This is a unboxing of some new postcards, and I got some new ones of some of the more recent scenes that I've done, including some inserts for some new sets. New sets, but not new designs, but we've had some requests for some new types of sets with different configurations of the plates for some general imagery, especially for those new to the Stampscapes line, to remove some of the questions as far as what stamps, to get to start off stamping with. But let's see what we have here. This is the Winds of Winter scene that I did. I really loved the composition of this one, and just kind of this wispy kind of, I don't know, tunnel of light almost going back in the distance here. If you haven't seen any of these unboxings before, this kind of these idea cards, I call them, are the postcards that we send out with the orders to give people kind of ideas on composition, color schemes, I don't know, media usage, I guess. And these ones happen to be a lot of the kind of holiday one, the Christmassy ones right here. This one's the Starlight Starbright white on black paper applications right here. It's a glossy cardstock here. This one would have been better on matte paper, but doing it on matte cost a lot more. So, when you get postcards like this made up in quantities of 100 or something like that, it's a little bit costly per piece. So, because we're not ordering like 20,000 of like one thing. So, anyway, I keep it on the glossy, the standard stock, but you get a pretty good indication. These are pretty accurate as far as the color schemes go. This is kind of a triptych arrangement of mine. I did all these, scenes individually, but these are all quarter-page scenes, but I just wanted to do this arrangement here. This was the video is 218 through 220. It was just kind of how to do a composition, how to color it, and how to finish it off. So, I don't know, I hadn't done one of these kind of triptych style kind of idea cards in quite some time, but I liked how these look together. And when you're doing these kind of color schemes based around light sources, I don't know, they look kind of like jewels to me, like little colored jewels, so I like them in that kind of triptych arrangement. But anyways, that looks pretty good. Let's see what we have here. I think I ordered 100 of each of these, so not too many. Some of them are kind of more holiday oriented, so I didn't want to order too many. This is kind of more of that sketchbook style stamping. It's on a much larger piece of paper, but shrunk it down to this size because the oversized ones are a little bit more costly, and people can kind of get the gist of how to kind of arrange this type of thing from the standard size postcard. It's pretty good. What I do when I get these in, I look for the color accuracy and kind of the saturation, and this looks pretty good. Okay, let me see here. We have 4. Okay, this one's the rat card. I went with a rat card. That's one of these kind of long, elongated postcards. Here's the standard postcard right here. This one's more of what they call a rack card. And trying to remember what this one was. We shall see. Yeah, it was the video 213. It was just kind of this bare snow area and the finished top portion. Looks pretty good. It has, Has a lot of the detail of that splatterbrush painting up there. And you can see that dough stamped down there. But anyways, it has, on the back you'll find what medium was used, or what media was used, and the different imagery that was used down here. Gives you the website address and whatnot. And if you're watching this on the video right now, you know the video channel address. Okay, let me take a look at these. The rest of these are the new set inserts. We have 4 of them coming out pretty soon. Now that I have the inserts, I can kind of get rolling on these. This is the tree plate. Has a lot of my favorite kind of tree trunk types of imagery, and some of the smaller trees, you know, kind of for filler or background perhaps. It doesn't even have to be used in conjunction. This is more of, it's not really a set, you know, in itself, but just a grouping of different images to be used however you want. And a little notation about the different imagery in this set right here. This one's going to be nature set number 15. Okay. All right. Well, it looks pretty good. Gives it a pretty decent black in terms of the printing. And again, these ones are just existing stamp designs, just kind of different arrangements. This one right here is the autumn set. I mentioned in a video recently that I'll be putting out some of these. These ones, the larger stamps are reduced in size. They're about 90% of the originals. And I have the names of these underneath, but the names are not going to be on the plate. They're just for identification as far as what stamps are used in this on this plate, but it'll just be the images, of course, because we don't want the wording, of course, you know, when we're stamping out designs. Okay, but kind of an autumn grouping right there. Snowy terrain. I fit as many different snow images on here as I could. And again, it can be used as a little bit of a system here. You know, it'd be better with some trees and some other imagery on there, but some of the main snow imagery from a couple of releases ago. So finally put it into some kind of cohesive set. I would have done that earlier, but I wanted to add some other imagery into there, but I just never got around to it. So, and it wanted to all fit on that one plate anyway, so I don't know, I can always do some other imagery. There's some other snowy types of terrain imagery that I can group that with, as far as additional designs. And this is a Rustic Structures set right here, okay? Kind of provides kind of a focal point for a scene, unless you put like a little figure or a person walking in it. Then if you put something like that in there, that will become the focal point. But as far as kind of a centerpiece of a scene, structures often provide that type of subject matter. Okay. Now these ones are all, I believe, in 100%. I don't know if I reduced any of these ones. I don't think I did. So some different structures here can be used individually or in conjunction with, you know, some other types of perimeter filler designs, additional trees, sky, foreground, etc. All right, so anyways, it's always fun to see. As I've mentioned in other kind of unboxing videos, I really get the feeling of that I used to get when I used to get a roll of film back, and really couldn't wait to see what this stuff looks like. I mean, I formatted all these, and on the computer and, you know, for the postcards, but you never really know what they're going to look like once they're printed up and, you know, they come back to you. But I don't know. This is Vistaprint that I order from, and they always do a pretty good job, so pretty pleased with that. So anyways, that's it. We have, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new idea cards that'll be going out. You can see videos for all of these cards on the video channel here, and 4 more sets coming out. We'll have those probably in about a week. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked the all the cards.